All right, let's get right into it. If you're someone who is, let's say, very particular about keeping your YouTube algorithm clean, there is a simple, brilliant trick you're probably not using. And today we're going to break down a way to browse YouTube that just completely changes the game. So let me ask you this. Have you ever opened an incognito window just to watch a YouTube video? I'm going to bet the answer is a big yes. You know the feeling, right? You find a video you need to watch, but you know that if you click it, your homepage is going to be flooded with that kind of stuff for the next 3 months. So out comes the incognito window. It's a super common habit for a good reason. Maybe you're planning a trip to Italy, so you're binging a dozen travel vlogs, or you're researching a new camera and you're just deep in the weeds of tech reviews. Or, hey, maybe you just need to watch a quick tutorial for work. These are all one-offs, and the last thing you want is for YouTube to think this is your entire personality now. But here's the thing. While that incognito habit feels like the perfect fix, it's actually a pretty broken solution, especially if you're paying for a better YouTube experience. And this is the real kicker. The second you go incognito, you're basically logging out. And for anyone with YouTube Premium, that means every single feature you pay for every month just vanishes. You're literally throwing money away just for a little bit of privacy. So let's really break down what you're giving up here, because the trade-offs are honestly way more frustrating than you might think. They turn what should be a great experience into a basic, ad-filled chore. Just look at the difference here. It's night and day. On your main account, everything is awesome. No ads, you can play videos in the background, you've got all your playlists and subscriptions, but you switch to incognito? Poof, it's all gone. You're right back to square one with unskippable ads and none of the good stuff. And this quote from the source material just hits the nail on the head. It's a frustrating waste of time and money. I mean, you're paying for a service specifically to avoid this exact experience, and incognito mode just forces you right back into it. And the headaches go way beyond just ads. That product research we talked about? Well, you can't save those videos to a playlist to check out later. And if you stumble on a really cool new channel, too bad you can't subscribe. Oh, and if a video is age-restricted, good luck watching it without signing in, which totally defeats the whole purpose. So if incognito is such a bad deal, what's the alternative? All right, let's dive into the solution. It's a little-known feature that gives you all the privacy you want without any of the drawbacks. The secret is using multiple channels. Now, most of us think of channels as something for creators, right? But you can actually create a second or even a third channel under your one Google account. Each one acts like a totally separate profile with its own unique history and its own algorithm. And switching between them is just unbelievably simple. On your phone, you just tap the U tab, hit Switch Account, and pick your other channel. On a computer, it's just as easy right from your profile picture. It literally takes 2 seconds. And this is the beauty of it. You don't need a new password. You don't have to go through that whole annoying process of logging out and logging back in. It is just one seamless tap. It's kind of like having multiple YouTube personalities all in one convenient place. Okay, this is where the real magic happens. By using a second channel, you get to keep all the good stuff, all your premium benefits, while still protecting your main feed from all those random videos. So here's the key. Your premium subscription applies to all the channels under your one account. That means your second, private channel is still completely ad-free. You still get background playback, you can still download videos, and yeah, that continue watching feature still works perfectly. Plus, this solves all those other annoying problems from incognito mode. Now you can create those dedicated playlists for your trip research. You can subscribe to that random channel you want to check out without it messing up your main recommendations. It is the best of both worlds, organization and privacy, together. And hey, if you really want to take this to the next level, here's a little pro tip for you. If you go into the Google activity settings for that second channel, you can just pause the watch and search history. This basically turns it into a true pseudo-incognito mode, where nothing you do gets saved, but you still get to keep all your premium perks. So what does all this really mean in practice? It means you can create a brand new, way smarter workflow that gives you total control over your YouTube experience. So let's look at the new setup. Your main channel, that becomes your perfectly curated feed, filled with only the stuff you really truly love. And your second channel, that's your private sandbox. It's a place for random searches, for research, for one-off videos, all without creating any algorithmic mess. Now, let's be fair. There are a couple of tiny downsides. You do have to get in the habit of switching back and forth, which can take a day or two to get used to. And depending on where you live, YouTube might ask for ID to create a new channel. But honestly, for most people, these are super small hurdles for a much, much better experience.
At the end of the day, this method gives you all the privacy of incognito mode with all the benefits you actually pay for. It's a simple change that puts you right back in the driver's seat. So really, the only question left is, are you ready to take back control of your algorithm?